Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the My Player Career Mode. This is episode number 3, and in the last episode we had some pretty bad form, I'm not going to lie, but we've been left out of the team against Norwich in the Premier League, and we suffer a 2-0 defeat without me, so maybe I could have made a difference, but judging by my form I don't really think so. Then we had a training session, a couple of stats going up here and there. It's good to see a little bit of growth because the better my player gets, the better form I'll probably play and stuff like that. But we get left out of the team again, and this time we have a 1-1 draw at home to Sunderland. Really, we should be winning if we want to stay up. And then after that match we had another training session, another couple of stats going up here and there, getting closer to that 74 rating, and we get left out of the squad for a third time in a row. This one in the Capital One Cup against Norwich. I've already played them today, and sadly it's a 2-1 defeat, so we're out of the Capital One Cup, but I'm not really too bothered. But I am in the squad against Stoke City at their stadium, so we're playing away, and the first chance would come to Stoke here in just the 6th minute, where Shaqiri would play it down the right hand side. He'd play in a brilliant cross to I think it was Arnautovic who headed it in, and unfortunately we'd conceded an early goal, and we are losing 1-0, but credit to Stoke there, that was a good goal, a good cross, and I just accidentally cut out the header. But then just 7 minutes later we get on the ball and Max Gradle there, and then it finally comes to me and I put it down to Murray, and then Murray finds Jedinak, and Jedinak, the signing from Crystal Palace in the transfer window, gets his first goal for Bournemouth, embarrassingly, before I get my first goal for Bournemouth. But we are back on level terms, so not as much pressure on us now, and that was a brilliant finish by Jedinak, you've got to give it to him there. And then in the 35th minute, Stoke would come on the break from one of our attacks, and oh, how did Bojan miss that? Like, he had all the space in the world there, and he decided to hit it. But at half time we'd only had one shot. We were being pretty clinical with our chances, but we didn't really have any. And then Shaqiri, just in the 50th minute, smashes the ball off a volley against the crossbar. We struggled to deal with it, but then Shaqiri fouls his man, and then we get the free kick. And then later on, just 5 minutes later, Boruk with a fantastic save and forces a corner. The corner will be whipped in, but it will come to nothing. And we try and go on the break here as I get it on the edge of our box, and I find Jedinak. Jedinak finds O'Kane down the right hand side, and that is a beautiful cross, and Glenn Murray needs to be doing better than that to get to it. I mean, that's just the thing with Bournemouth, the players aren't as good here, including myself to be honest, but we just aren't as good anyway. In the 63rd minute we've got a chance here, and I put it through to Murray. Murray should be finishing that, to be honest. But I got substituted in the 81st minute, so that was the end of my game. After the game we had a training session, and no stats going up there, but I just thought I'd put it in the video. Then we get left out of the squad again. This time we are home to Watford, and we ended up losing 1-0 to a Troy Deeney goal. So we're not playing well when I'm not in the squad, and we seem to be doing okay when I'm in the squad. I don't know if that has any influence on me when we do okay, getting these draws and a couple of wins here and there. But a few more stats going up in the training session, and we have hit that 74 overall, due to a few stats being gone up from our last performance. But this was arguably the hardest game of the season, away to Manchester City, and in bad form. I really wasn't looking forward to this, but anyway, straight from kick-off, Sermon has it, he passes it back to Richie. Richie plays it all the way back, and I thought, what is he doing there? But Cook passes it to Victor Sanchez, he finds me, and then I find Graben, and then I'm on the inside, I beat my man, and my finesse shot to the far post, and I've got my first goal in the career. And honestly, I think it's a good goal. You know, I think I did well to beat my man, and That was a brilliant 1-2 there. I called for it. I tried to make the run, and I think that's a good finish as well into the far corner from me there. So we've finally got our first goal. Well, we've finally created a goal at least, because we haven't got any assists either. So we take a shock lead against Man City, and we try and go for another as I smash it over the crossbar on a volley, or from a weak-footed volley, and that was actually really close, as you can see on the replay, just skimming the crossbar there. But anyway, Clichy gets the ball here on the left-hand side in the 23rd minute. Plays in not so great cross, but our defence, what was that? And then Sterling, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, decides to try and sweat it, and De Bruyne misses. That's what you get for trying to sweat. But anyway, that was the end of the game. Nothing else really happened, but we got the win away at the Etihad, which was brilliant. And I was in the squad for the next game because of my goal, and we host Spurs. And I'm sorry, but at half time, nothing had happened. No one had had any shots. But anyway, early in the second half, Kane finds Chadley, and that is a brilliant save by Burke, tapping it onto his crossbar post, and then we get it clear. And then I have it on the left hand side. And then the ball comes back out to me from the cross, and I get absolutely snapped by Kieran Trippier, and that's a penalty. So we're starting to pick up our performances. We just drew a foul there in the penalty box, and now it's Graben to take the penalty, I think, and he goes and misses. And then that forces a 0-0 result. I was fuming with that. But anyway, this is going to end the episode as we get left out of the squad against Southampton, where we take a 2-1 loss at their ground. Not too good. But this is the end of the episode. So thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you want to see more, please leave the video a like and subscribe for more career mode FIFA videos. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow with another episode. See ya.